trying this morning.
I'm calling the radio school kids in case you just tuned in because Eric and I brought our kids because they all love Try It Tuesday. They listen to it usually in the car going to school. And now that summer's in session, they're like, yes, we want to be there when y'all try stuff. So Eric went shopping in Rice Village at British Isles. MJ's here.
British Isles.
And Lenny's here. Hello. Alexandra here is here. And Ava's here. And they're all just...
Explain to us real quick about British Isles before we get into this.
It's the store with everything England, UK stuff, Ireland.
You need a cutout of Kate Middleton? I'm sure they have one.
You want anything from mugs to food to even that Union Jack vest.
Yeah.
So it's a big store.
Yeah. Jelly cats. Jelly cats.
Yeah, jelly cats. That's why we went to the store. That was the first time I was in that store.
Jelly cats? I love jelly cats.
What jelly cats did they have that were not the ones that you would find in other stores?
They had the new summer ones I've been looking for.
They're
so cute. Okay, it's like
a surfboard, a coconut. It's
yeah,
really
surfboard.
Cute.
I got the surfboard one. They had a treasure chest.
A sandcastle?
Yes. There's guitar. Like
these are all basically just stuffed animals.
What a scam.
It's cute.
So worth it.
Yeah, it's so worth it.
I
like
love
10.
those jelly cats. Okay, so here's what Eric brought, guys. Here's what Eric brought, and we're all going to try one. Should we start with the salty or the sweet? The salty.
I say let's start with the salt.
I say salty because then you can go to sweet. And I feel like if you go to sweet to salty, you
Okay, so first we'll start with...
about like 4 things of like little bags of chips.
Okay, we're going to start. This is a brand called Tayto, T-A-Y-T-O.
Don't know what that is.
They've been castle cooked. Castle cooked. I don't know what that means. Since 1956.
So like kettle cooked?
And it's roast chicken flavor.
that kind of sounds good.
Okay, might be good.
The secret's in the flavor. Because it's British, it's O-U-R.
Now remember, everyone,
I see that real quick?
everyone holds a
real
chip, but don't eat it until...
Okay, hold on.
I'm not.
I am going to hand
We'll
out...
all bite together.
Yeah.
Everybody grab a chip off this paper.
But do not
Ryan, can
eat
you
it.
reach over and
Ryan,
grab one? Do not put it in your mouth. Do not put it in your mouth.
Don't
MJ.
eat it yet.
Here, Ryan, grab one of those.
Oh, they smell like regular potato chips.
They smell good.
Okay.
Do I sound Australian? Potato chips. Bro, these are English. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So you better have a really good...
Wait, is it brew?
Pass one to Ahmad and Kevin.
They smell so bad. They smell good, guys.
Wait, can I see the bag real quick?
It smells like a bouillon cube.
Everybody hear this. Everybody hear this. ASMR bag.
Oh, my MJ.
ASMR bag. Okay, roast chicken chips from the UK. Are we ready? Let's go.
Oh, gosh, I'm scared. 3, 2, 1. They're really good.
It's ramen noodle rotisserie chicken powder.
Yeah.
I like it.
They're
so good. They taste so
You like
good.
it?
Yeah.
I'd say thumbs up. This is good.
I love that.
You like it?
I'll eat that. It's really good. I like it.
Ava?
They're really good.
Oh, the aftertaste.
It's a good snack for the airport.
Okay, good.
You get the chicken like about 2-3
So is
seconds
this like
later.
Tato? Is that their
Tato, like their Lay's, maybe?
Yeah, Lay's or Frito or something?
That's good.
All right, let's try this. Walker's is the brand. It says French fries, and the flavor is Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, Worcestershire.
Great.
Worcestershire, as my dad used to say.
Worcestershire.
It's Worcestershire.
All right,
cool.
Everybody take maybe 2
They look like
each,
veggie straws.
so y'all can. They look like that. They look like those little Andy Cap hot fries.
It smells like ketchup.
Don't try it yet. Remember, don't try it yet.
Ugh.
And
The sauce name is
Here's a couple.
Worcestershire sauce.
No, it's Worcestershire.
here you go.
Worcestershire.
It smells so bad.
Worcestershire
No, it's
sauce.
Worcestershire.
Well, yeah, how do you say that? Worcestershire?
No, Worcestershire.
No, it's like this. Worcestershire sauce.
Sure, whatever.
The thing is,
Goes
they
to Bloody Marys.
must really like this because I saw a lot of chips with this flavor. I actually bought actually 2 of them.
Another Tato
All right,
brand.
should we
It
all,
says Worcester sauce. Worcester
Can we
sauce.
eat it now?
Should we all take a bite now?
Everybody,
Let's try the fries.
Let's see.
Cheers.
Oh, real salty. Oh.
Ew. ASMR. I like it.
They
That's not
taste
bad.
like veggie straws.
Yeah, they do.
I
like
it.
it.
It's like ketchup chips.
They're good.
Have you ever had those? They're from Canada. They're so
I'm
good.
not a
Ew,
fan.
I hate
I think I just prefer it in my meatloaf.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'd say
Yeah.
thumbs up. That's good.
You like that one?
I'm not a fan.
I say the chicken so far.
Should we try beef and onion?
Yeah, beef and onion.
Okay. Tato also has the beef and onion chip. We'll try the beef
Not real
and
beef, right?
onion.
No.
It's called a
Probably
beef
powdered
powder.
beef, right?
I'm going to guess
Or-
it's like a ramen beef powder, I bet. If the other one was like a chicken ramen.
It's probably like
I'm
a
scared.
old hoof
Why are
dust.
you scared of
Everybody take
It's just a chip.
everybody take a chip of, wow, they smell really strong, y'all. Beef and onion chip. Try one.
Oh my god, it smells so bad.
Okay, don't eat it yet. Don't eat it yet. Here, Ahmad and Kevin. Beef and onion chip.
They smell like the chicken one.
Kevin Ahmad, which one are you liking so far? Do you like the first
They
one?
smell like
It's
dog
very
food.
strong.
Chicken,
Yeah,
yeah.
I said chicken.
Okay, y'all, this beef and onion smells very strong. You ready to try it?
Here we go.
3, 2, 1,
let's go.
cheers. I like it.
Better than I thought. Better than the smell.
No.
All right.
Plain again.
No, I don't like
that.
I'm okay with this one.
Ew.
It kind of just like the au jus at the bottom of your drip pan from
Yeah, yeah.
It's the drippings of au jus, the au jus sauce.
You remember
from steak.
UK? They don't really
like
have
that.
flavors.
Tastes like onions.
Honestly,
No,
Too
it's
healthy for me.
it's beef and onions.
I like
Yeah,
it
I
better
know
than the
that.
chicken one. What do y'all think?
No, not that.
Chicken is
Chicken's
top
way
notch. Chicken.
Okay.
This is the store.
A tier. I give that.
Give me
It's
the
called
ramen
British
noodle
Isles
pack.
in Rice Village area.
No.
Is the
Yeah.
store.
I give
I'm sure
the-
World Market might have this stuff.
Can we switch to the
for
sweet?
sure.
Here we go.
I give it to
sweet.
the C tier.
Okay, hold
The
on, hold on,
sweets.
guys. Hold on,
Yeah.
guys.
This one.
We've got Cadbury Dairy Milk. We'll do that one later. Cadbury Dairy Milk Fingers. I've seen these before at World Market. And I've actually seen them at the grocery store. I think Randall's might sell them in the
My
international
mother-in-law
section.
makes some of these with orange
you
peels
orange,
and stuff,
candied orange peel dipped in chocolate.
and she does it really. These
That's a
look
delicacy.
different.
Oh,
Yeah.
So these are little shortbread. Think of like the Twix shortbread wrapped in Cadbury chocolate and has orange essence. So this is Dairy Milk Orange Fingers. And definitely something I learned from buying these in the past. Make sure you eat them before they expire. Here, Eleni. There's MJ.
see.
And because
Is it
when
milk
they
chocolate?
expire, yeah, it's milk chocolate.
You can really smell the zestiness.
Yeah.
You
No,
can smell
honestly,
the orange essence.
smells
Wait,
good.
so it smells like chocolate, but also it smells like a creamsicle popsicle.
You're right. You're right.
It smells
really
like
does.
zesty.
Has that orange.
All right, we all got
Okay,
here.
ready?
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go.
I'd say 3, 2, 1 for Bob, but he already charged it.
I thought, don't call me out.
It's really
It tastes like
orangey.
lemon. It tastes like lemon.
I hate
Lemon?
that. I like it.
I think it does taste like a
mid.
creamsicle.
I like it.
It's mid. It's
It's like
mid.
you're sucking on lemon
I like
pledge.
it.
Like your mom took that
I
rag.
but
usually
orange.
don't like the orange and chocolate, but it's decent. I don't mind it.
What do you think, Kevin?
It's not bad.
I love it.
It's
I
pretty
love it
good.
It's
too.
a little bit dry, but it's good.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more.
I love it.
I like it.
It's like a cookie.
I was
inside it.
I was most excited about these, but
Now this one, I just want Rula to try it. Sorry, guys.
Oh, only me? Yay, because my favorite
Actually, I
candy.
can cut it. I can
look at
cut.
Twix.
Hold on.
Oh,
There you
wait, there's an England flavor.
The reason-
Cut it in pieces.
Oh, yeah, I'll break it up. So it's a Twix.
Twix roll.
And they really should sell them like this. Let's see if there's caramel
Yeah,
inside.
they're really tiny.
It looks like those, have you ever seen those Caprice wafers? There's like hazelnut paste. It comes in a can. It's a wafer. You can kind of,
Right.
they're called Caprice. It kind of looks like that.
But there's no caramel in it though.
Oh, there is no caramel in it. Everybody
not
should
like
try
a
it.
Twix.
It looks like peanut butter.
Here, look, let me break this up.
It says Twix
And-
crispy rolls, but look at it. It looks.
Here,
It smells so bad.
I'll let you try this.
It was
because I
expired.
already touched it. So
It's
I'm gonna have it
It does
expired.
not smell
I
good.
don't think they're gonna spell it.
Oh, it's like a chocolate.
Oh, it smells
Here.
like expired
No,
caramel.
it smells like ranch.
You want to try that?
I like
Can
it.
we eat it? Cheers.
It does kind of taste like ranch. You're right.
Why does it taste like ranch?
Ew. That is
I
not
love it.
good.
Kevin, what do
I
you
like
think?
it.
I love
Ew, ew,
it.
ew.
Oh, it's strange.
You love that?
Of course you like
Strange is never good.
Wait,
Because it's a different. What is that cream in the middle? What is that?
I'm not feeling that. That's
It's not like a chocolate, like a Nutella,
in the middle, it kind of tastes like candle plastic.
I think the
Yeah.
thing is because
like
we're.
candle wax.
Candle wax.
It's not no. Stick to our Twix in
The
America.
smell. So there's a smell of a candle wax that kind of smells like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a weird mixture of like orange with like plastic in it.
yeah,
And that's what this
No,
tastes
and we
like.
have that soap in the guest room.
Yeah.
That soap.
Or like the bloom one, the flower
leave a
one.
film
Yeah,
in your
yes.
mouth?
And that
Doesn't look like a film. No.
I've smelled that so much. That's what it tastes like.
So it's not orange essence though. That Twix was basically looks like this lady finger
we-
that's chocolate wrapped.
We have one left. This is the one I've been waiting for. I know.
No, this one's like very
It's
popular.
called Fries. That's the name of the brand.
Uh-huh.
Fries. Fry''S. Peppermint cream. It looks almost like a New York peppermint patty, but it's like long, like a buttered finger.
Okay.
Or like the way the Cadbury the caramello. You know what the caramello looks like in the package? When you buy a long caramello, it looks like that, but it's dark chocolate with white peppermint cream inside. Okay, I'm going to break this up between me and my kids and so that everybody else
this-
can try and get some.
Oh yeah, this looks like
Ooh,
a
and
New
this
York
cream
peppermint
looks like a
patty.
really good cream.
It looks like
too.
mint. It looks like
Hold
that
on.
mint candy that they give you after when you.
Try that,
Okay,
Cal.
break
Try
that around to you
Here, I
guys.
got
Did you get
let
some,
that
Kev?
run.
It smells like a peppermint patty.
It smells like a peppermint patty.
Here.
Right.
And but the cream looks really good. Like it's
Perfect.
not
Bring it over this way.
where a peppermint patty would snap.
So
It's a
much.
peppermint patty.
It looks
It's
like
a peppermint patty, y'all.
That's all it is.
Okay, guys, cheers.
Exactly like
I
that.
don't know.
I
where
want
Fries-
some.
I like it. What do you think, MJ?
It tastes like my dreams.
very minty.
And what's that called again?
No, what's that candy like
Fries?
the mint
Fries
candy?
peppermint candy.
Yeah, it's a peppermint patty.
Bar, but
But I
fries.
think it's better than peppermint patty. Actually, I
Yeah.
like the texture of the chocolate is better.
I think
Fries.
you're thinking of the Andes.
Yeah,
chocolate.
yeah, that
No,
one.
that's right.
That's
Those are
what
really
I mean.
good too.
Yeah, those are so good.
It tastes like that,
That's
but
good.
it's a softer. It's like New York.
Yeah, it
The
has like a
peppermint
higher
patty,
quality.
soft, but it's
It's stuck in my molars now.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I like
I give that one a
one.
thumbs up. Fries. Whatever.
yeah.
I don't know
I
if
need some more of
fries is
that
like
one.
their competition for Cadbury.
Yeah, where's the rest of that one? That one's delicious.
If you eat the mint and beef and onion chips, it tastes disgusting.
Well, yeah, don't mix it.
You
The beef and
biggies.
onion chips, y'all, that's strong. That smells
Yeah.
like strong.
That
Overall,
stays
what would
with
you
you.
guys give this British Isles store?
Wait, we
What'd
still have more.
What'd you give it?
7, 8.
We have to wrap it up.
What do you? Yeah, we have to wrap it.
He knows the
MJ, the
hand signals
producer.
already.
What's your score on Trite Tuesday, MJ?
Eight
From
out-
0 to 10.
8 out of 10.
8 out of
8.
10. 8 out of
Wow.
10. All right, Eleni?
Anyone? Did,
Well, I didn't really like the beef ones, so
5 out of 10.
like a 7.
Okay.
what did you guys were working on your British accents?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to try them right now?
I think I did Australian on accent.
Yeah, I'll go.
I got something in my
Mother, may I have an orange for my snack today? Mama, may I have a cookie?
We'll keep working on those accents.
Mama, may I have an orange for my snack?
Go work with Uncle Kevin.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Kevin can teach you Russian, guys.
If Kevin's eyes
he
roll any
won't.
further.
Okay, so coming up next, the question is, it's vacation time for a lot of people. They are going to take some days off, maybe a couple weeks off. Who knows what you have planned this summer? But if you've already been somewhere and it was a bad vacation, tell us where not to go. Tell us what you didn't enjoy.
So this is like a public service. It's a warning. Avoid this place. It sucks.
Yeah,
Yep.
because some people on Instagram make places look amazing, but then when you really get there, you're like, oh, it's not as magical as I thought.
That's what's great about Facebook groups. You see, like wherever you're going, and people write good thing, bad thing, what to look out for. So, what's a
Yeah.
place you recommend not to go to?
Right. 833-390-KRBE. We'll talk to you next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. On the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric and 104.1 KRBE, we're taking your calls at 833-390-KRBE. Where not to go on vacation, because it's not what it's all that it's cracked.
You just want to warn everybody because you had a horrible time there.
Or you can text
just
as
was
well.
meh.
You can text us at 37530 if there's a place.
Yes, because Eric just said Branson, and somebody said, Eric, no! My son's baseball team is going to Branson for 11U World Series at the end of this month. There's got to be something
Actually,
good there.
you'll have fun because just don't go to the shows. The shows are like
Are
when
they
I was
geared
there.
towards older people?
Yeah, it was that part. But the go-karts and putt-putt.
Is
miniature
there are
golf.
roller coasters there or
Okay.
no? Is it like an amusement park like
There was
that?
a place they did have an amusement park because I remember there's one called Fire in the Hole. Like you're on the roller coaster and all of a sudden you're going in this mine shaft.
Okay.
All of a sudden it goes fire in the hole and you just drop.
Oh, whoa.
And I had sunburned back, so I was like, ah! As a kid, I remember that.
So these are all
Chubby
factors.
12-year-old Eric just remembers that part.
That could have been why you don't like it because you just had bad
The
memories.
shows were like lame. Like there's a guy named Ray Stevens. Look that guy up.
Is he
had-
still alive? He's still doing shows there?
There's a guy named Yakov Smirnov.
Yeah.
He's a
Oh, he's a
comedian.
Russian comedian.
Terrible.
From like the 80s.
There's Wayne Newton was there. He'd go back and forth from
The
Vegas. to
Donka
there.
Shane guy.
Just all these,
Ferris Bueller's
all
Day
these
Off.
people from Hee Haw. This guy, I think he just died. Roy Gibson or Roy Clark. Just
Well-
as a kid, you're like, who are these old farts? I don't wanna- like it's like Vegas without the fun stuff.
Well, and,
Gambling.
Wayne Newton was Vegas also. He was in Vegas Vacation.
But I haven't been there also since like mid '90s.
Okay.
So I'm sure it's changed a whole lot.
The fire in the hole is still going on.
Still there?
Yeah.
No
that.
way, really.
Another
And the
person,
bald knobbers.
the Bald Knobbers,
Bald
that's like a
Knobbers.
group of...
That's like the hillbillies there. They call them the bald knobbers.
So they play like the banjo and stuff.
Yeah. So it's
Another person texted 37530. On our way to Boston, we stopped at Plymouth Rock. I was expecting this giant mountain like boulder.
What was it?
And we were met with a pebble in a cage.
Yeah,
And
it's-
they sent us the picture.
It's like chained off and it's
photo?
just very unimpressive.
Look at the picture they sent. It's like blocked off with this wrought iron
It is
grate
not
in front of it.
impressive.
That's just where they stepped on that rock. Well, it's true. I mean, there's not a lot of rocks on the shoreline that are giant boulder type. I mean, think of any
That's true.
beach
And do
you've
we
been to.
really believe that the very first footstep was on that
Yes,
rock?
I'd like to believe that, Ryan. Please don't break all of my faith in what history is telling me with every holiday. You've broken me on every holiday telling me that's not when it happened and that didn't happen. So just let me have this one.
And George did
Let
chop
me
down
have
that
the
cherry
pebble in the
tree, right?
cage.
No, he
Is that
did
real?
not.
Dang it.
Let me have the pebble in the cage. All right, we're
Wooden
going to
teeth?
the phones.
Nope.
833-390-KRB. What'd you say?
I just saw that. That popped up for some reason on my Instagram this
George
week.
Washington, he doesn't have wooden teeth. He had what?
He had
ivory?
porcelain, yeah. They
why
weren't
was that a
wooden
thing about
teeth.
his wooden teeth?
I have no idea.
The whole thing is he supposedly had dentures, the first president of the U.S., that were made out of wood, and that's all BS. Everything we were taught in school.
His house had termites, though. That's why.
Mount Vernon.
He lost them.
Stop. Paul's on the line. Let's see where Paul wants to tell us not to waste our time to vacation. Hi, Paul. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. All right, Paul, tell us where you've been in your travels that you would say, yeah, save your money and don't go there.
So I just got back from Kyrgyzstan, which was a Soviet republic. I got back about 2 weeks ago.
Why were you there?
Yeah, what sent you there? What sent you?
And before I went, everyone says, why are you going there? And now that I got back, I'm asking myself the same question. Why did I go there?
What was your purpose for doing it? You just picked a place?
And I got an answer. The reason I went there is so I can call you and tell you guys not to go.
Oh, my God, that's so funny.
You took one for the team, is what
yeah,
you're
you
saying.
did. I can't even spell that, dude.
That's right.
I can't even spell. Was
Yeah.
it Kyrgyzstan?
Everyone gets it. They're like 5 or 6 stands. You spell it KYRGYZSTAN. It's like one of the stands that was part of the Soviet Union before it fell apart.
Okay.
It's right next to China.
Got it.
And it has super beautiful mountains in it and some super beautiful places. But we got super beautiful mountains in America. We don't have to go
Correct.
36 hours by plane to go and eat bad food, get sick, go on horrible roads with not particularly friendly people. But besides that, I highly recommend it.
Well, besides that, Paul, where are you originally from? Because obviously I detect an accent when you speak.
Yeah, I was born in South Africa, but I grew up here in Houston. I went to Bel Air High School.
Nice. Isn't it funny how y'all don't shake the accent? My mom has been here for, 50 years? Hasn't shaken her accent.
Yeah.
You've been here.
Yeah, my
you've raised in
sister-in-laws.
Houston, didn't shake the accent. Yeah,
My in-laws, they still...
Yeah, even your wife kind of has an accent with some stuff she says, Eric.
Oh, yeah, I guess she does.
Every now and then
yeah.
again, you'll hear like a little bit of an accent. That's cool. Well, Paul, thanks so much for listening to the Rule and Ryan Show with Eric. I hope you have a great day.
I've been hearing a lot about, maybe Ahmad would know about this too, Dubai. A lot of people are saying they love it, and a lot of people say it has no soul. It's just awful.
Right.
It's futuristic. I mean, I know they filmed the last Star Trek movie there. It looks amazing.
But so many people say good things, and I hear a lot of people are like knocking it.
Yeah,
so I
they
don't
say
know.
it's really strict and like
It is very strict.
They do things like instead of like
Superficial, it's not really just a good vibe to
like
the
the
living.
way they do all that, extraness in a restaurant with like the sparklers, with the steak. And
I feel like you got to be
all
a
that
millionaire
stuff.
to live there. Like there are people like maybe those Bravo people. That,
Right.
Don't they have a Dubai show?
Yeah,
Women
yeah,
of
something
Dubai or
like
something.
that.
Like you have to have 7 figures to enjoy life.
Enjoy
yeah, I
that.
hear ya.
If not, you're going to come back like, why did I just spend $10,000?
But for
on
a vacation though, maybe it would be fun to try. But
If you could afford
it's so
it.
hot.
One of our colleagues in radio just got back from Dubai. They tried that with their family the first time. They said they liked it. They thought it was nice.
It looks neat.
If you just Google Dubai reviews, if you have time to watch this video says 2 years in Dubai, a brutally honest review, and he says I'm leaving. Thumbs down.
Wow.
Now, Eric
So,
hated.
yes, you can do that.
You hated. What's where the banjos and everything?
Branson.
Branson. You hated Branson. Roula, did you have a place that you just despised?
No, I really feel like everywhere I've been, I will say this. The last time I went to New York City really hardened me, and it was rough. I hated it. I really hated. We went for Christmas, and it's nice because it's Christmas, and you got to know what you're going in for. If you are going to go to Christmas in New York, you've got to know what you're going in for. I knew there were going to be crowds. I knew it'd be cold. But the thing that I just hated so much is if you hate where you're staying, it ruins your entire trip. And our hotel was terrible. And when we checked in, my husband was so disappointed because it was not what we thought. It was an Embassy Suites. There's plenty of those around here. They're great. They're clean. And we had points with Hilton or whatever the company is. So we said, because it's expensive to go to New York. It's like $500 a night. I needed 2 rooms because it's 5 of us.
For all those rooms, and you're not in it that much. Just to sleep.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, it's fine. Let's find something that's, we can cover with points. And the Embassy Suites in Houston are like the 4 Seasons compared to the one in Manhattan, and 0 blanks given by the staff. 0 blanks given. The elevator kept stopping. We were trapped in it. There was never any housekeeping. Everything I would volunteer to get stuff myself. We opened up the pull-out bed. It was disgusting stain from somebody sleeping there. It was just a horrible, horrible experience. And I really feel like that is very telling of your vacation. If you hate where you're sleeping, even if you're not spending a lot of time in that room.
Well, that's just a bad hotel review.
Well, no, it made the whole trip crappy because we weren't comfortable sleeping because it was dirty, and we just felt like it was just dirty all the time, and I really felt hardened on that trip. I like the memories I made with all the. That was a rough trip for me.
I'll die on this
time
hill,
around.
but I think Paris sucks.
Oh, I didn't mind it. I liked it.
lot.
It's overrated. Like even someone said it's dirty. The Uber people are. You gotta be careful.
Where's the
man.
dirty come
I know
from?
so many people that had to get out of their cabs because they were almost attacked by wife, and my daughters were.
Really?
And another friend, she was by herself, had to jump out.
Like the guy was
Just
being inappropriate?
Very inappropriate.
Oh, my God.
I had another buddy got his watch stolen in line at a club. Just a lot of.
Yeah, you guys
so
have to
much,
listen. Anybody who's
don't bring
traveling
anything
overseas,
expensive there.
yeah, to any other country, I don't care if it's Europe, South America, wherever it is. If you are traveling this summer, do not take your jewelry. Do not. I feel like in the last 2 summers, tourists have been victimized so much for their phones, their watches, their purses. If you have a fancy watch, leave it at home. Nobody on vacation needs to see it. They're just going to steal
If
it.
you're going to France, go to like south of France.
Yeah, Nice.
Oh,
I've been
Nice.
there.
That's where they have all the
Nice
the
and
nude
Cannes.
beaches and.
Yeah, I did see that. That was.
And I would say this because everybody.
See that?
I saw 2 Russian prostitutes in front of us.
Oh
with
my
some
God!
Older men.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, obviously these women would not be with these guys if they weren't.
You were
Right.
living the White
paying a rich-
Lotus.
But I mean,
it's
if-
like, it's White Lotus.
If
feel.
you like history, because we went to France a couple years ago and went to the beaches of Normandy and went to the Champagne region, and there's a lot of things
that
to
in
see
Paris?
there.
It's in France.
But
It's
Normandy,
in France. Normandy is
Champagne,
about
that's what I'm saying. It's like hours.
2
away.
hours and 40
I'm
minutes
talking
away.
about Paris itself.
Paris, the city proper.
There's so many other places in France to go to. Is what I'm
I went to
saying.
Paris
Plus, everyone
years
goes,
ago, and I
everyone
had
goes in
it.
the summertime.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
Louvre,
yeah.
the Louvre. Or as
Oh.
Michael
the
Jordan-
worst
Michael Jordan
experience.
calls it the luge.
The luge. The worst experience ever is the Charles de Gaulle.
Tell us when we come back.
Okay.
Because we're running late. And
Okay.
I think we can go 2 bits on this
Okay.
because I have something to say too about another European city and Charles de Gaulle Airport. Oh my God, avoid at
it's
all
the
costs.
worst.
Yep.
We'll continue with this warnings on where not to travel or what to expect when you travel there next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Come into any taqueria, bakery, or seafood around us for your chance to register and win tickets to an Astros game and take your dad to a ball game in the month of June. Sabroso, sabrosito. Only at Taqueria Arandas.
This is Celebrity Scoop
on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
All right, usually we do Scoop here, brought to you by Taqueria Arandas, but we're going to continue our conversation of our interpretations of places we've traveled that maybe either we need to warn you against or just give you a heads up on what to expect when you get there. Ryan, you were saying about Charles de Gaulle Airport when you land in Paris.
Yeah, well, Eric did not like Paris. I've
been there a
liked
couple
it.
times, so it's not like I've been there once.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I didn't hate it. I just think it's dirty and there's other places to
And
go.
people are agreeing on you on text.
The only thing I really
Go
did
south
not
of
like,
France if you're going there.
the only thing I didn't like was that airport, that Charles de Gaulle
It is
airport.
Ryan, as a flight attendant sister, my sister said it's one of the hardest airports for us to try and navigate when you're bouncing through. Like if that's your land in Paris, try and get to Germany or land in Paris. That is one of the most confusing airports.
So let me tell you, we had nothing. We had to check out of the hotel, and we're like, I guess we can get to the airport early. And I remember the discussion, like, wow, it's like 6 hours before our flight. What are we going to do there? We got there 6 hours before
Why
our
would you
flight.
go 6 hours before your flight ever anywhere?
Let me tell you something.
Because that's what white guys do that were born in the
me tell you
80s and 70s.
We barely made our flight. That's how packed it was because it's around the 4th of July, and that's when they're all taking, I guess, all all shuts down.
Because they're
take
celebrating 4th
vacation.
of July.
Well, no, they
but
don't
that's
shut
when they
down. It's when Americans are there
take,
flooding
like,
them.
A lot of tourists just decide to just take off, and they take like long vacations, like a month long or something.
Oh, yeah, they get so many weeks off.
And I could not believe how long. The line's insane. Like, it's just, you're right, Roula. It's the
TSA
worst.
pre-check?
Worst airport on earth to navigate.
It was pretty rough. I've been through it 3
What's a place
times,
that
and I've had a very
would
hard
tell
time
people
there.
not to go to?
If that ship stops in Cozumel, find another one.
Just
Why is
stay
that?
on the ship and just drink because everyone's off. And
That's where everyone goes, though. Cozumel.
What a trash town.
Yeah.
All the.
I'm
Cozumel,
so
you don't
sorry.
give a
Oh, you did not like Cozumel.
I have been there so many times on so many different cruise ships. I can't even, why are you even stopping?
You just
what
get your
makes
sit
it-
your frogs across the street and get drunk. That's all you can do.
What makes it so bad?
Because there's nothing to do there. There's nothing to see. If you do want to see or do anything, you got to get into one of those little buses and take it like an hour away. I will say there's a cute beach that you can go to just via taxi at the very end of the island. But other than that, I mean, even the stores suck. And
How long is the excursion stop? Like how long do they go
Yeah.
to port in
you're going-
Cozumel?
every ship does about the same thing. You arrive
8 to
at
5.
8 a.m. and you get off at 5.
Okay.
And that one, I did a 4-wheeler excursion there.
Was that fun?
That was kind of cool. But then they You have to stay in line. You can't get a little crazy. He's like, I'm going to go faster. But then you go like to a Mayan
ruins
down there, and you see like where they would sacrifice the virgins and stuff.
Ooh.
That was kind of neat.
Is
But
it
that
like
was the only thing
Tulum
that
or-
was-
Tulum
No,
is
Cozumel.
further away.
Mine, it was similar to that experience, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but I mean, Cozumel's so little.
It's an island, I
you get to the
believe.
yeah, you can get the island. I would just go rent a room at a hotel and then stay there and for
have
the
like a
6
hotel
hours.
Oh
base?
my gosh.
For like 300, I had the miles, so I'd give it for like $300. And I'd just
Oh
stay
my
there all day with the
God.
family, eat their good food, drinks, and then have a beach. Because after a while, you're like on a ship for 7 days. It feels good to be
Yeah.
on land.
stretching your legs.
The ships
Stable.
a lot of times will also stop in Ocho Rios, Jamaica, which there's a waterfall there called Dunn's River Falls. And the secret is do not get in the group to go up and down it. Just take a taxi over there and do it yourself because it is very easy to just do it yourself. You follow the sign, you get on the bottom of it, and you climb up it. Otherwise, if you're in a group, then you're holding someone else's hand and they
Lord.
fall, they take you down and the group
Lord.
down.
Oh, Lord.
And
Did you ever
also-
do that one there in Jamaica where you could ride in it's like a wooden raft and for 2 people? It's kind of like in what's the place in Italy where they
Venice.
Venice and the
yeah,
gondolas.
it's like that, but it's made of like a raft.
No, that
Wood.
sounds
I
cool.
can see that, the Venetian in Vegas.
You're drinking a
I
red
need to go
stripe.
to
Are you drinking a
Italy
red
for
stripe?
that. Italian.
Red Stripe beers.
Yeah, Cozumel, I'm with him. Cozumel's has been overdone.
Okay, so stay on the ship for Cozumel. One person texted us,
If you've done it.
texted us about places you want to give people warnings to not go or they're just overrated. This person said Myrtle Beach, never again, never,
Yeah, why?
never
Oh,
again.
I love that
And
as a
here's
kid.
why.
Okay.
Says the beaches were gross and the people matched. And I love putt-putt and pancake houses as much as the next guy, but trash.
They look, yeah.
Maybe it's sucky now, but when we were kids, Mom and Dad took us to Myrtle Beach. I remember the boardwalk. It was so much
I went
fun
there
as a
during,
kid.
Like when I was 13, and like that movie Lost Boys. I'd watch that on VHS.
Is that based in Myrtle Beach?
I just felt
No.
like it was that
It's the same vibe.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna find my girlfriend here. I was so looking for a girl.
Oh my God, you're so funny. There's a
Nothing.
movie that Phoebe Cates starred in called Shag, and it's about Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. These 4 girls are supposed to be going to like some colonial tour in
called
wherever.
Shag?
It's called Shag. The song Shag. It was a
Okay.
dance in the 60s, and the 4 actresses. It's Bridget Fonda. It's Phoebe Cates, Daryl Hannah's sister. I can't remember her first name, and then the girl who I know y'all know her. God, I know y'all know her, but she's one of those actresses. Y'all know you know her.
Every time you see her,
but
you're
she
like,
was
oh, yeah.
never the lead. But she was in that movie Double Jeopardy. She was
girl's
in
best friend.
Yeah. Anyway, it was about these 4 girls going Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Anyway, let me tell you my take on something that people have a lot of people around the world have this on their bucket list. You see it all the time on Instagram. It is the island of Santorini in Greece. Everybody wants to go to
Oh, yeah.
Santorini because everything from a yogurt pack to a beach bag.
That's all we
has
know
the
of
domes.
Greece. Is,
Yeah.
Greece is the
Athens
domes.
or Santorini.
Yeah, so it's Athens with the Parthenon and it's Santorini with the domes. The thing you need to know about Santorini is it is a very heavily traveled island. If you choose to cruise to Santorini, you will not have a good time. From what I've gotten feedback and what I've seen in person, I've been there probably 6 times because my brother-in-laws live there. My brother-in-law lives there. So that's where we go when we go to Greece. And the cruisers, just like you said, Kevin, you have 8 to 5 to like, what's it called?
to enjoy the port.
Yes. Everybody lands at the same time. It's like all the cruises come at the same time.
Yeah.
So it is this mass, insane cattle call of people.
And you have to take a gondola up?
You could do a gondola, or you can do you could take a cab or a bus, or
But
it's
everyone is waiting for that.
Everyone's trying to get up at
And
the
trying
same
to get up at
time.
the same
So
time.
I would recommend, if you are going to go to Greece and you're going to make this bucket list item happen for you. Take the flight from Athens. It's like 30 minutes, and you land on the top of the island because that's
okay.
the whole thing
That'd be
about this
good, yeah.
island. It was a volcano came and scooped it in half and made it like a half crescent moon.
Oh, wow.
So the people that survived had to rebuild themselves onto the top. That's why it's so iconic and beautiful. But when you land in a cruise ship and you're at the bottom
Oh, he's going
and
up the
you're
steps?
trying to go
Oh.
all the way up, it can be very intimidating. It's very crowded. When I went in 22 with the kids, it was just me and the kids and my sister. We had the most magical afternoon having lunch. There was lots of space. We were sightseeing, and all of a sudden, it was like 6 million people were coming at us. Like, what happened? And my sister said the cruise
Zombies?
ship just
The
landed.
walkers?
So I feel like you are not going to have, and maybe you have cruised and you enjoyed it and it wasn't as crowded. Text me at 37530. But I just want to give that warning
If you
if
go
you're
to-
going to cruise there.
I
That's
just went on TikTok. I typed in Santorini fail, and it shows
All those
expectation versus reality. It shows how
Nice.
beautiful it is. Then it shows
all the people.
and it plays that music. Probably. Let me see if it's.
Yeah, let's hear the fail music. That's the expectation.
Yeah, what if the fail part? How it's so crowded.
Because I got a lot of great pictures where we were not crowded with people at all. We had like entire shots where I could take a picture of my niece with the flowers and the rooftops. There was nobody behind her. But then it was like I think 11:30 or 12. Oh my God!
Real quick,
where did I come from?
What about the? I've never been there. I really have no desire. I've flown over it. The Grand Canyon.
Oh, I've been there.
Is it cool? Is it?
It
I
seems
think it's
scary.
amazing. It is kind of
looks
scary, but it's
neat.
amazing.
Yeah, I've been to it.
Is it one of those things you want to do a road
tour
trip
into it?
Is that what you do, like a road trip to some other city, and then you do that? You drive like an hour to go see it, or is it like you go there and hang out for 5 days?
No, I think you have to do like.
It's just a
how
whole.
far
I don't think
was
you
it
can
in Vegas?
stay
Like, is there
in
like
the
a?
canyon.
Some people want to camp and stuff, Eric, but I don't think we're
They did
cut
that in
from
the
that
Brady
cloth.
Bunch. They stayed in the canyon.
They did
Yeah, they
at the
did.
bottom of the canyon. I mean, years ago, this is when I was right before my daughter was born, and we went to Vegas, and then we rented a car, and we drove all the way to the Grand Canyon.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing.
I think it was beautiful.
That's when I know I'm officially old. Is when I go to Vegas and I wake up to go see that dam.
Oh, the Hoover
Yeah.
Dam.
I don't want to see a dam.
Okay, so let me tell you
I'm
how-
in Vegas. I want to just have fun and party. When I get up, that's when I know I'm officially old.
And also, I guess you could say you're
I did
officially
that- I
old
did
if
that
you
in
go
my
to New Orleans and don't
mid-twenties.
go to Bourbon Street.
Yeah, yeah. That's how you know you're old.
If you know, people, we've all been, what's the word? Traumatized by helicopter crash stories, right? When I was at my friend's bachelorette party, it was only like 6 of us, and one of the girls who was very good at blackjack, when we were all like clutching our pearls that we've lost $100 at the blackjack table, she won $2,500.
Nice.
Wow.
And she said, if I win a lot of money, I'm taking us all on a helicopter tour to the Grand Canyon. And I didn't know whether to cheer for her or not.
Yeah,
She won $2,700.
they're dangerous.
So we went to the Grand Canyon on the helicopter
it
tour
cool to-
from Vegas.
What was it like though to see it when you're flying towards?
I mean, I would never do it again now that I've survived it, but it was pretty magical to go from Vegas over the Hoover Dam into the Grand Canyon.
Does it
They
just
landed
drop
at
right
the
in, like-
Colorado River.
Does it do like dramatic?
Yes, scared the crap out of me like I was on
left
a, like
turn.
on a
There's a
roller
lot of
coaster.
wind shears.
Like down and up. He was doing it on purpose, like over the mountain and down and up. And then we go down to the Colorado River, and they had like a little picnic set up for us to eat lunch. And then we got back in the helicopter and we flew back
You
to
should
Vegas.
read up on that, though.
And that was 20 years ago, I feel
Those
like.
helicopter tours. My dad was a pilot, and he always said, for the love of God, do not take that helicopter into the Grand Canyon. He goes,
Well,
they're
we had a radio
dangerous.
convention, the one that we like to go to every year. Only one year they made the mistake of making it in Vegas because nobody showed up for the stuff.
He's going to the seminars.
I
They're
remember-
partying.
And I remember on the news when we landed, a tourist helicopter had crashed, and it was like the big story that day because these 7 poor tourists that were like, "Hey, we're gonna have this great time."
Yeah.
We're like, "Okay, that was our
I've done
last
a
day on
helicopter
Earth."
like once. That's enough for me.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, around the room, do not miss. I will start with Ireland, maybe in the smaller towns.
You loved it.
You love, absolutely one of the best vacations I've taken in my 28 years.
I'm
That's
just
nice.
going to go ahead and say Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. But
That was your bet. That was your.
Don't tell anyone
say
else.
it
It's full.
sucks.
It's full.
sucks.
It's full. It's terrible. It's
I
full.
think about that massage I got on the beach like every day, y'all. It was so magical. I love it. I want to go back so bad.
Okay.
I'd say Monte Carlo was cool.
Oh, I've never been there
That
before.
was. I felt like James Bond because that's where they filmed like a lot.
well,
James
Monte
Bond.
Carlo is James Bond, is it not? I think
Like, I
in the
went in
movies,
there
I think of Monte
thinking,
Carlo.
I went in there with my tux because I was at a wedding. So then I told my brother-in-law, we got to go gamble.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked in and it was so small. I'm like, this is it. But still, I mean, the place is cool.
Yeah, it's quaint.
I'm like, that's where I saw that Russian
Yacht
yacht. That's the
Yeah.
famous yacht with the 3 masts sticking
Oh,
out.
my
But yeah,
gosh.
that place is beautiful. If you
All
can
right.
go.
Roula, don't miss.
I mean, everyone's going to say it's cliche if I say Greece. That's a bucket list item. But if you want to go somewhere closer, when Tasso and I went to Cabo for 4 days after we got married,
love
that was
Cabo.
a really quick flight, and it was really pretty, and it was clean, and we really enjoyed
You
it.
just can't go in the water.
Oh, you have to make sure you find a swimmable beach hotel. Because it's very choppy waters.
Oh,
very
okay.
choppy
Dangerous.
waters.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
cannot swim in that.
right.
You have to find a swimmable beach. There's one in the corner by the office, I think.
I would say
Ryan, don't
one
miss
of the best memories. My daughter loved Sound of Music growing up, and this is 10 years ago. We went to Austria and did the whole tour, but the
That'd be cool.
Bavarian Alps, it's just so breathtaking. It was just beautiful.
Remember how many years it took for me to convince you guys to get a passport and go across the pond?
Yeah.
Y'all would never go. Oh, the other one I should throw. Hello,
Yep.
Australia. Hello, Australia.
Just so far.
Melbourne, Australia. Oh, my God.
I gotta be
Yes.
like,
yes, Melbourne, Australia.
Like if they fired me here and I had 6 months off, then I'd go there.
Yeah, that's when
Get
I
ready
went.
to go there and
That's
you
when
pay
I
millions.
went. We got fired and I went there for 6
Yeah,
weeks.
see?
Yep.
That's the only reason I went to
I
Australia.
can't go for a week there.
So anyway, y'all can call us on the listener line 713-278-VENT. If you missed what happened today on Revenge, Marion got back at Jason the exact same way he got her. What did he do that made her so mad she did it right back to him? You're going to hear it on 104.1 KRBE.